Cancer, the dreaded C word. Not only cancer is the word people loathe to mention, it brings death to your doorstep. People even dread to even say the word chemo. It keeps your loved one alive for another day, but is their pain just a day? It's supposed to be a treatment for this dreadful disease, but it brings destruction mentally and physically. People make their loved ones take chemo treatments unknowing how it kills your body. It leaves the consumer a shell of their former self. Their appearance doesn't look the same, and their spirit of happiness and hope dies because of the agonizing pain. Once my grandmother was diagnosed with cancer, she needed surgery to take out the tumor. Complications happened, and she stayed in the hospital for 2 months. She didn't want to take the chemo, and my dad supported her in her decision. His family disowns him till this day for agreeing with his mother. Are you willing to take that risk? She was better for a while till the cancer came back. Chemo was the last choice. My grandmother was a joyful, fluffy person. I can remember the smell of her white diamonds perfume on her skin. As her cancer grew and her treatments became longer, she started to dwindle away. She became sick till she couldn't get out of bed. The chemo was eating her body, eating her spirit. She lost hope. Days before she died, I can remember a frail figure in a bed. Her body was an empty shell of what once was her. Her familiar scent was no longer there. The smell of her medications replaced it. People don't know the damage it brings. Some people will disagree of how wicked chemo is because it helps their family member. People with stage 1 or 2 cancer have the hope of chemo to save their life for a couple of years. Some for longer years, but the doubt and pondering is today the day my cancer has returned. The joy, the excitement, the gain of hope that the cancer could possibly be gone, even just for a little while. Are you willing to take that risk? Once your cancer is back, now your hope is shattered once again. Depression takes hope's place. Taking chemo treatments not only affects the individual, but their family. Chemo is expensive for those to afford. A desperate family member drains their bank account and puts themselves in massive debt. There is nothing to stop them. Rationality is out the window. No amount of debt would compare to the possibilities of hope. Are you willing to take that risk? Families, friends, even resort into taking second mortgages on their houses or even losing their homes. Some give up their planned vacations. Are you willing to take that risk? Some families shatter to a million pieces and never recover. Are you willing to take that risk? That person who their family destroyed their lives for is better for a while. Then all of a sudden the cancer comes back. Worse, chemo doesn't work. Their cancer becomes resistant to the chemo. The person dies and their family is left in debt for the rest of their lives. Are you willing to take that risk? So I leave you with this thought. Are you willing to take the risk to give your life away for a treatment that is not guaranteed?